Did you know that most independent films don't fail because of bad scripts? They fail long before a camera ever starts rolling. Every year, thousands of talented filmmakers spend months or even years writing a screenplay, assembling a team, and dreaming about seeing their film on the big screen. Yet, the overwhelming majority never secure film funding, not because they lack talent, not because they lack passion, but because they unknowingly make the same critical film funding mistakes over and over again. If you're trying to finance an independent film, raise money for a movie, or attract film investors, this video could save you months of frustration and potentially thousands of dollars. Before we dive in, if you're serious about independent film funding and want practical strategies to finance your movie, visit filmfunding101.com, where you'll find books, resources, and professional guidance designed specifically for filmmakers looking to raise capital and get their projects produced. Let's get started. Mistake number 1. Thinking the script is enough. One of the biggest myths in independent filmmaking is believing that a great screenplay automatically attracts investors. It doesn't. Investors don't invest in scripts, they invest in opportunities. A screenplay is only one piece of a much larger business proposition. Investors want to know who is making the film, how the budget is managed, who the audience is, how the investment may be recovered, and why your project stands out in a crowded marketplace. A brilliant script without a financing strategy rarely gets funded. Mistake number 2, looking for investors. Too early. Many filmmakers begin contacting investors the moment they finish writing their screenplay. That is usually far too early. Before approaching anyone, you should have a professional package that demonstrates preparation and credibility. Film investors expect professionalism. If you approach them without a realistic budget, financing plan, production timeline, investor presentation, or distribution strategy, your chances of receiving funding drop dramatically. Preparation creates confidence. Confidence attracts investors. Mistake number 3, pitching the movie instead of the investment. This is one of the most common film financing mistakes. Filmmakers often spend 20 minutes explaining every plot twist, every character, and every emotional moment. But investors are asking different questions. How much are you raising? How will the money be used? What is the market? Who is the target audience? What comparable film succeeded? What is the exit strategy? Remember this. Filmmakers fall in love with stories. Investors evaluate opportunities. Mistake number 4, having an unrealistic budget. Nothing destroys credibility faster than an unrealistic production budget. An experienced investor can often spot an unrealistic budget within minutes. Budgets that are too low suggest inexperience. Budgets that are unnecessarily high suggest poor planning. Professional film funding requires a realistic, well-supported budget based on actual production needs, not wishful thinking. Mistake number 5, ignoring your audience. Many filmmakers proudly say, "My film is for everyone." Unfortunately, that's usually a warning sign. Successful independent film financing starts with understanding exactly who will watch your movie. The more clearly you define your audience, the easier it becomes to explain why your project has commercial potential. Investors don't finance vague audiences. They finance identifiable markets. Mistake number 6, believing film grants will solve everything. Film grants can certainly help, but they are not a complete film funding strategy. Grants are highly competitive. Many have restrictions. Most provide only a portion of the financing needed. The filmmakers who consistently complete projects combine multiple funding sources, including private investors, incentives, partnerships, pre-sales, and strategic financing. The smartest filmmakers build several paths toward funding instead of depending on only one. Mistake number 7, waiting for the perfect moment. Some filmmakers spend years rewriting, redesigning their pitch deck, changing budgets, waiting until everything feels perfect. Perfection becomes procrastination. Professional filmmakers understand that preparation matters, but momentum matters just as much. Projects move forward because decisions are made, not because everything becomes perfect. Mistake number 8, trying to do everything alone. Independent filmmaking often attracts highly independent personalities. But film financing is rarely a solo effort. Successful productions rely on experienced producers, advisors, accountants, entertainment attorneys, sales professionals, and industry relationships. Building the right team often increases investor confidence far more than another draft of the screenplay. Mistake number 9, forgetting that investors invest in people. Investors are not only evaluating your project, they're evaluating you. Can you lead a production? Can you solve problems? Can you manage money responsibly? Can you communicate clearly? Can you finish what you start? Your reputation often becomes one of the strongest assets in raising film financing. Professionalism opens doors. Trust keeps them open. Mistake number 10, treating film financing like luck. Perhaps the biggest mistake of all is believing that successful filmmakers simply got lucky. Luck may create opportunities. Preparation closes deals. The filmmakers who consistently raise capital understand that film financing is a skill, like directing, like producing, like writing. The more you learn about independent film funding, film investors, investor presentations, budgets, and financing strategies, the greater your chances of getting your movie made. Film funding is not magic. It is a process, and processes can be learned. Closing. If you're serious about financing your independent film, remember this. Most projects don't fail because of creativity. They fail because avoidable mistakes quietly destroy investor confidence long before production begins. The good news is that every one of these mistakes can be corrected once you know what to look for. If you'd like to avoid these costly pitfalls, I invite you to read my book, Film Killers: 10 Critical Mistakes, where I explore each of these issues in much greater depth, along with practical strategies you can apply to improve your chances of securing film funding and moving your project into production. And if you're looking for even more resources on independent film funding, film investors, and movie financing, visit filmfunding101.com. You'll find books, practical guides, and training designed to help independent filmmakers raise capital with greater confidence and professionalism. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. I'd love to know which of these 10 mistakes surprised you the most, or which one you've encountered in your own filmmaking journey. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.